The Nintendo Entertainment System is one of those consoles that I'm so grateful to own, but it was damn near impossible for me to come across one during my childhood. While growing up, the Nintendo Entertainment System and the Sega Master System were the only consoles that I was aware of at the time. I didn't own either console, but I had more experience with the Sega Master System due to some of my friends at the time owning this console. I didn't know anyone that owned a Nintendo Entertainment System. During this time, I don't ever recall seeing Nintendo systems being sold on shelves. Same with the Sega Master System. I was a bit confused on where you would purchase one of these consoles, so I never asked my parents for them. I did end up getting my Nintendo fix in an unlikely situation. It was through a family friend who looked after my brother and I after school while we waited for our parents to finish work. Lucky for us, this family friend had some of the best games at the time. All 3 Marios, Double Dragon, Battletoads. It was mind-blowing. I just wanted to play Nintendo all day long. Even when we got the Super Nintendo for Christmas that following year, I was a little bit bummed out because that rectangle shape under the Christmas tree, I actually thought it was going to be a Nintendo Entertainment System. Flash forward to now, and I have 2 Nintendo consoles which I adore. One of those Nintendos is the Japanese Famicom model that I favour over the regular Nintendo due to my love for the Japanese box art. So when it comes time for shopping for a new game for the regular NES, I like to find a game that didn't come out for the Famicom. One game that did catch my eye was MC Kids. The artwork couldn't get any more 90s. It has 2 kids giving each other high fives. Not bad so far. The concept for a McDonald's game is pretty cool, as I don't think that this game came out in Australia. So is MC Kids any good? Let's find out. The story for MC Kids is pretty simple. The Hamburglar has stolen Ronald's bag of magic, and it's up to Mick and Mac to help Ronald retrieve the magic bag back. MC Kids is a platformer. I love the challenge aspect in some of these older platformer games, and the challenge is definitely present for MC Kids. The game plays out like Mario 3. You have 6 different lands that you travel to. Ronald's Clubhouse, Birdie's Treehouse, Grimace's Highlands, Professor's Workshop, Cossack's Retreat, and Hamburglar's Hideout. I personally love Mario 3, and any game that replicates Mario 3's ingredients is okay by me. I have to mention, the more you progress in this game, the harder the levels become. In each level, you need to find a puzzle card. There are 42 cards in total. You have bonus stages, and in order to access these levels, all you need to do is collect 100 golden arches, which isn't hard because they are scattered throughout the stages. The levels are filled with secrets. Even on my second playthrough, I'm finding new parts in a level which I've missed. The only boss you'll go up against in MC Kids is the Hamburglar, and it's a pretty weird boss fight. During this battle, I had no idea what I was fighting against. Did someone put something in my drink? My favourite stage in MC Kids would have to be Hamburglar's Hideout. These levels are challenging. Make sure you stock up on extra lives, because you're going to need them. Graphically, this game looks decent. It's not overly colourful. I would say it's very dull looking in the colour department, but it's not distracting from the gameplay. Most of the enemies in MC Kids look a bit goofy and don't really stand out for me. One enemy I hate in MC Kids is the Ganache. I hate this fish-like character, and he definitely made my experience a bit sour. You can play as either Mick or Mac. Controlling Mick and Mac is the same, so you're not missing out on a special ability if you choose one over the other. Both Mick and Mac have the ability to run and hit this cog-looking object that will turn you upside down and elevate you to the top of the level. This is where the game gets a bit difficult. Both Mick and Mac can pick up blocks and throw them at enemies, as you can't jump on your enemies in the game. This makes it a bit frustrating at times. As well, you can also stack blocks to access secret areas. The only time I did struggle with the controls was in the bonus stages, but that could be just me sucking at the game. The music for MC Kids is very pleasing. You have some of the tunes stuck in your head, which is enjoyable because they are so catchy. During my long play, I admit I struggled beating MC Kids, especially during the secret levels, which are optional. MC Kids is enjoyable, but it's no walk in the park and it can be frustrating at times. MC Kids is a fun platformer. I'm sure if you wanted to find all the secrets in the game, you could double your experience, but once I beat the game, I was satisfied. MC Kids is a worthy purchase and quite a unique game. Check this game out for yourself, as this is a fun, enjoyable platformer that I'm sure you will like.